Hello everyone. In today's video I would be talking about the loopholes related to the Act. The very first problem with the Act is regarding the death penalty. When we are talking especially about the crimes related to women in terms of sexual assault or sexual harassment, violence against the woman body, study shows that in most of the cases the perpetrators are not strangers. They are someone the woman knows or the child knows. So now in this case, when the punishment is so rigorous, the punishment is death penalty, women will be more hesitant to come out and speak about it. In fact, in such a case, family members would prevent the woman or child to go and report such cases. So this is one of the major loophole in the Act. Another problem with death penalty is that as far as the present scenario of Indian Penal Code is concerned, the offences against women, judges do have option of life imprisonment or death. But in the bill, in the Shakti Act, it becomes completely restricted when the people who are doing this crime, as in the habitual offenders, for them the only option is death penalty. So that somewhere curbs the restriction on Article 21 of Indian Constitution, which talks about the life and liberty of a person. The next issue is about the issue of consent. So the bill seeks to add explanation 3 to section 375 of Indian Penal Code, where it shows that there was an implied consent, a presumption of consent will be made out. So as per the definition of rape in section 375, there are two ingredients of rape. The very first ingredient is about against her will. The second most important ingredient is without her consent. So if we closely dissect these two provisions of the definition, it clearly shows that it is the burden on women to prove or to establish that she has resisted. If there is no resistance, it would be implied as there was presumption of consent on her side. So for example, let's consider that the boy and the girl met on a dating app. They met. The boy called the girl to the house, and later they have a plan to just have some kind of physical contact, or they are about to kiss or cuddle, but suddenly the boy tries to have a penetrative sex and the woman denies for it. So now the explanation adds that in the bill that the consent should be established, and it is very unlikely to fall in this criteria because earlier the woman consented for it, but later she completely denied it. So somewhere she has consented, which brings that there was some presumption of implied consent from her side. So this is another issue regarding the consent. The point of consent is not clear in this Act. So talking about the next issue is related to the time frame of the Act. So it is commonly said that justice delayed is justice denied. But one of the fundamental features for deciding the efficiency of judicial offices, the judicial process, is how fast the case is done, how fast the results are out, how fast the judgment is given. So the Shakti bill somewhere says that they are trying to prevent, they are trying to completely remove the long pendency of the case, or taking long time for doing the trials. So however, the time frame which is provided in the bill is completely unrealistic, because it goes something against the political or economical or social norms. So as the bill says that it would complete the investigation within 15 days, and max to max it would go for more 7 working days. So it also states that somewhere the time frame which is given is completely impossible. Even though having an intention that the things should be done speedier, the justice should be given as speedy as possible, number of days given in this is completely impractical in my sense. So in India, why am I saying this now? Because in India there's already so many cases pending. The pendency rate is too high, and especially if we talk about in the lower court. So the main problems behind this is that due to the shortage of judges, or shortage of police stations, shortage of the investigation agencies. So these are the problems which becomes a major loophole behind the act. But nonetheless, it's a great initiative by the Maharashtra government. I hope things gets fine in our state, and even any kind of cases happening related to women, those should be reported as soon as possible, and the justice should be made to them as early as possible. So that's all for today's video. In next video I would be bringing some another topic to talk about, and I would like to highlight this one thing, that it's very important for us to be aware. The basic reason behind me putting a video on these topics is that it's very important for us to aware about these laws. People don't know their rights. People don't know that if they are falling into problem, there is a remedy for it. There is a solution of everything in the law. So that's it, and I would be meeting you all in the next video. Thank you.